Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a moment just to share a couple of thoughts on changing where we're at in this business and things and how to progress with it. One of the things that I've talked to about with people has been just making the commitment. Once you make the commitment to move your business ahead, that's the beginning, and certainly that's the hardest thing where you go, I've been an ambassador for a while, but I haven't really felt like doing anything with the business. And then you wake up one day and you go, you know what? I don't want to pay for my products anymore, and I want to make enough money to pay off a few bills and things like that. So, number one thing I want you to think about as you go forth is, am I willing to make a commitment to do something? Making a commitment to do something is super important, and I would just encourage you to think about that. The second thing is, once you make the commitment, is what do you do with that commitment? One of the hardest things in network marketing or multi-level marketing is it always seems like everybody's got a better idea and it seems kind of scattered and a bunch of things like that. So I just want to say to you that, one of the things I've learned over time is that once you make that commitment, is decide what you're going to do. And if you don't know what you're going to do, don't just do it. And, some people will say it's easier to, help somebody who's already on the move and things like that. And there's some validity to that. Someone's moving along and they're making mistakes and everything like that. But at the same time, they're correctable. But why do that? Why jeopardize the fact that you might miss 5 or 10 people because you do it the way you think is right, and it may not have any reflection on what really needs to be done? You don't want to lose a potential customer or ambassador because you jumped ahead of the game. So what I would suggest is that you sit down with someone, whether it be your sponsor, you can call me, we can do face-to-face if I can figure out this phone one day and things. Somebody called me on a video call yesterday and it took me a minute to realize that it was really them. So you may think that's funny, but that's just where I'm at. I don't do a lot of this stuff. So once you get that commitment and you move and you get some help with a sponsor, two of the things I'm going to tell you if you call me is, after the commitment and reaching out, is we're going to develop a plan. And I'm going to say this, I don't care if your commitment is 10 minutes a day. You can say, well, 10 minutes isn't going to work. Makes your brain think that you're doing something. And that's a good feeling, because you're not going to have that day or two where you go, oh, I'll just wait until I got an hour and then I'll just put it all together. And then that hour blows by and you're just sitting there going, regretting it. I was sharing this proverb today on my Facebook, and it said, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. So once we make a commitment and we decide what we're going to do, I'm going to help you, or your sponsor's going to help you develop what we call an IPA. I wish it was the drink, but it's not. It's income producing activity. And what that means is I'm going to help you do what's necessary in that 10 minutes to make everything worthwhile. In that 10 minutes, whatever that is, we're going to help you get on the track to make money, because isn't that the reason we're making the commitment to the business? The next part is, once we get that, we're going to set that in motion with what we call a DMO. And that just basically means a daily method of operations. So if Monday through Friday you only got 10 minutes, that's enough to make this business work. I promise you. And so commitment, reach out and get some help, work on an IPA, work on your DMO, and watch what happens over time. So I want to thank you for your time. I know this is a little longer than I planned, but I'm trying to figure out how to get these buttons to shut off. So anyways, thanks. God bless you.